Hello, everybody. Thank you for engaging my previous post in your comments here and there. I appreciate it, most especially the 2 days ago I posted I asked some questions regarding pressure ulcer development and then the signs you will see in a patient developing pressure ulcer, and then I got a few comments coming in here and there. Thanks for responding and engaging. Yeah, so quickly, still regarding the nursing Osce exam here in the UK, there's one silent station called the pressure ulcer assessment or something like that. So it's a silent station, like I said. So they'll just give you a pen and a paper, and then the question will be there, and definitely the part one of the question will be asking you areas of the body that are vulnerable to developing pressure ulcer. And the next question obviously will be, what are some of the signs you will see in a patient developing pressure ulcer? Usually they ask you to list 8 of each or something. I can't tell, but if you can get more than that, so you have some room just in case there's any change or anything like that. Yeah, so I got comments and the answers that you guys were putting in there, which were all correct. Yeah, so I'll be mentioning them and actually how you have to write it to get the score, get the mark that you need to get. Just before then, I also want to let you know that for that silent station, it is not just these 2 questions. This is part 1 of the pressure ulcer assessment or the pressure area assessment, and then there's another one called braiding score. That's a different thing, but not difficult. It's still silent station. You have to read a scenario and then put your scores based on the scenario they've provided, which I'll make a separate video on that. But just for you to get a part 1 of the pressure area assessment, which will ask you the areas pressure ulcers are vulnerable to, places you are likely to get pressure ulcer developing, and the signs. That one you cannot run away from it. It's an exact question. It will come in the same way, and your answers will not change. It will be the same thing. So you just have to learn that and clear that out of the way. All right, so for the areas of the body that are likely to develop in pressure ulcer, I told you in my previous video that personally I learn very well with acronyms, abbreviations, and things like that. So it helps me to remember. Because I told you, Osce, you are not now going to think about things. You should have your way around the things. So you just put them down quickly and then get your way out. So yeah, for the areas of the body that you are likely to develop pressure ulcer, there's an acronym or something called BEST shot. Okay, I think I didn't develop that. I think I saw that even whilst I was preparing for my exam. But what the little tweak I added to it was BEST shot is BEST SHOT. But in my case, I did best with a double E and a double S. Okay, so BEESST and then shot SHOT. Okay, so where B is buttocks, E is elbow, another E is ears, and S is spine, and then T is temporal region of the skull. And then the shot is, the first S is sacrum, H is heel, O is occiput, and then the T, the last T is your toe. Your toe. I hope I've not mentioned that already. That's your toe. Okay, so that gives you best shots. So BEESTSHOT, that gives you 9 already. And then usually they will ask you for 8 or something like that. You write the ones you can remember, and you're good to go. I remember some of my colleagues also used to use their body parts to get to remember, when you lie down, your occiput, you come to your shoulder, your ear, your spine, your buttocks, your sacrum, your heel, your elbow. So they just look at themselves and then help them to remember anyhow that you will be okay to remember it. Just go for it. As long as you put in the right things, you're good to go. Now, the second part of the question that will be asking you the signs that you will see in a patient developing pressure ulcer. I think I didn't meet any acronym or anything like that when I was preparing, but I just developed something myself, which I named bench. BEDBENCH. Okay, bed, bench. Where B stands for blisters, E stands for erythema, D stands for discoloration, and then B for the bench. The B stands for bluish or purplish localized area, and then E stands for edema, N stands for non-blanching hyperemia, and then C stands for coolness if tissue death occurs, coolness, okay? And then H stands for heat, okay? So that's bed, bench. I would when you're watching the video, I'll add some captions to it so you see a few things you need to qualify those words with. As for example, the erythema, you can't just write erythema, it should be localized erythema. Okay, so I'll just put in that bit there, but just so that you get the acronym well, that is what I've just mentioned them as it is. Okay, so that's it. So best shots for the areas of the pressure ulcers, areas pressure ulcers can develop, and then bed, bench for the size. If you can remember it without these things, just throw it away and just go for it. But this will be helpful for those who like to use acronyms, abbreviations, just so that it runs through your mind and you're able to write them. That's just my simple way of letting you know this part of the silent station. So once you write these things down, that's it. You get your score, and that's it. You go your way. The next part will be the breathing score, which I'll make a separate video on. Okay, thank you so much for everything and for engaging on my posts, and share it to friends and family that you think this may be of help to. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you. Bye bye, guys.